Good morning and happy Wednesday, everyone. William Tramp, also known as This Effin GM here, ready to talk to you about the Devoured Labyrinth. It's been a while since I've made a video, due largely to the fact that I've been pursuing a writing career on the side. That's right, This Effin GM is now This Effin Game Designer, or something, I don't know, I'm not gonna change my name. Anyway, this has apparently been my summer, as 3 Kickstarters have been unleashed upon the world that I have contributed to. The first, Cursed Animated Scenes for Gothic Horror TTRPGs, was a collection of Gothic-inspired animated art pieces by James RPG Art that finished up at a solid 401 backers, many of which grabbed a copy of the accompanying book that I wrote for it. I'm pretty honored that I was invited to be a part of this project, and if you are interested, my work with James RPG Art has continued on their Patreon, where I am writing a series of system-neutral adventures that are releasing monthly. Check it out! The link is in the thing below. For now, though, I want to talk to you all about the current project I contributed to that is wrapping up right now on Kickstarter, the Devoured Labyrinth. The Devoured Labyrinth is a brand new product for the Shadowdark tabletop role-playing game spearheaded by Andrew Bishkinskyi and Zach Goins under the banner of Sword Compass Creations. The project is advertised as a collection of 40 plus 1 to 2 page dungeons designed to drop in to any existing Shadowdark game as a quick side quest or to be played as a one-shot for a night of dungeon delving fun. But this is no random assortment of dungeons. The Devoured Labyrinth is compiled as a large sandbox setting in which your intrepid heroes head south into a dangerous jungle filled with underground caverns and goblins and Vipereans, drow, demons, giants, and the undead. This means that, if you should so choose, the Devoured Labyrinth can stand alone as a level 1 to 10 campaign for Shadowdark, chock full of harrowing battles, engaging exploration, and wild treasures unique to the setting. You know what? My bad. I meant levels 0 to 10, as Zach Goins wrote an introductory gauntlet to prepare explorers for their venture into the dark heart of the fallen realm of Fieldhome. Now, I have to be honest, I'm really excited about this project, and not just because I love Sandbox West Marches style games, but also because I contributed 8 of the dungeons found within, so I'm a little biased. Now, this book not only offers hex-crawling, dungeon-delving goodness, all in an easy-to-run 1 to 2 page format, but also a host of random tables designed to keep the game feeling fresh every time you sit down to play. At this time, the Devoured Labyrinth is offered in 3 formats: a PDF, an A5-sized softcover, and an A5-sized hardcover. Back to the hardcover, not only get the book, but also a double-sided map and tokens to fill the map in with, which was a later addition to the Kickstarter and one that I was really excited to see. Now, the goodies of the Kickstarter don't stop at the book, map, and tokens. Zach has put together the Deck of Crawlers, which is offered through the Kickstarter as well. The Deck of Crawlers is a deck of dozens of pre-generated Shadowdark characters, designed to make sure that you and your party can hit the ground running with play with very little delays. I personally can't wait to see this used in play in a deadly Shadowdark dungeon game. I mean, can you imagine? Your character falls prey to some peril and jumping back in is as simple as drawing the next card and going. Now, to ensure that these beautiful cards, which each have a unique piece of original art to portray the crawler, are not marred, Zach has ensured that a number of tearaway pads are included with the purchase. The tearaway pads give the player space to write in new equipment, abilities, and adventure notes while not sacrificing table space to, entire 8x11 sheets of paper wielded by every player, and honestly, I think that's pretty clever. I also believe this deck will be crazy useful to game masters looking to run pickup games or games at conventions where precious time spent on character generation can instead be spent on diving deep and finding treasures. Now, not only can you get the Deck of Crawlers in this Kickstarter, but the team is also offering a chance to grab Dark Visions and the Tower of Six, 2 cult-centered Shadowdark supplements written by Zach Goins and kickstarted a few months ago. Now, I have a copy of both of these, and I love what he's done here in concert with RPG Ramblings on this. Now, this project was designed as a collaboration amongst a number of great writers, artists, and editors, and I would be remiss if I didn't name as many of them as I could remember. I am going to butcher so many names. Leading the project are Zach Goins and Andrew Bishkinskyi. Invited into the project as writers are Andy Demps, Bill Harvett, Chad M. Lynch, Corey Holman, Danny Grimes, Erica Lowe, Frank Tedeschi, Gregory Harris, Jeff Stevens, Jeff Jones, Joe Rasso, John Baltusberger, John Christian, Mike Amer, Nate Southard, Raymond Lillard, William Tramp, that's me, and Shadow Zach Allen. Editing was provided by Mike Wirt. The cover artist for both the front and the back of the book, which is being voted on now on Kickstarter, is Yuri Prokowski Domingos, who also provided additional interior art pieces. Brian Collin came in as the chapter heading artist and as a writer. David Barentine was the regional map cartographer, also as a writer. And the battle maps were created by Dyson Logos, who offers an insane amount of maps on his website for free for use in publications. Thanks, Dyson Logos. That is a ton of great designers in one project, and I, for one, am honored to have been able to work with so many gifted people in the tabletop role-playing game space. Okay, so how long do you have? The Kickstarter is on for another week and is offered at a really reasonable price. You should check it out, the link in the thing below, and you should also note that the PDF fulfillment will only be about a month and a half away. The book was basically finished before the Kickstarter was even launched, because none of us are fans of waiting a year or more to start playing awesome games. And if you see this video after the Kickstarter is done, don't worry. In the thing below, I will include links in the future to find the book in other places as they become available. Okay, in summation, the Devoured Labyrinth was a really exciting project to be a part of, and I am really thankful to Zach and Andrew for bringing me on to get a chance at writing some great, quick play dungeons for Shadowdark. I really hope you get a chance to see all of the work that we have put into this, and if you do and have stories to share, please share them in the comments below. And if you're interested in more Shadowdark goodness, you might want to take a look at the third Kickstarter I contributed to, Treasures of the Dark. It's a collection of Shadowdark magic items brought to you by Jeff Steven Games. This book just hit Kickstarter yesterday and is chock full of brand new magic items for your Shadowdark games, and I was given the opportunity to contribute a few pages worth. Personally, I think they're pretty great, and I really think that you should check it out. I have the link to that in the thing below as well. Okay, that's all. I'm done for today. I really hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you next time.